Familiar character for fans. Zeke.
What happened?
Wish you came back. I'm starting to haul you guys away. Quo's still off chasing the fellas with Wolf. So, what happened? That old guy slip you a roofie?
No. No, I actually think I might have a new power.
Really? Come on, see what you got.
Show me. So this is the power. Ba-boom. Really sweet. So we're going to change this up here in the next 4 seconds. And I'm going to show you guys some cool new stuff. Now, what you guys saw was all the hero gameplay. I'm going to showcase some really sweet evil gameplay now. So, nighttime. I love the nighttime in this game. It's super sweet. So I'm going to get to it. This is where they give more freedom to do whatever you want. As long as you know what your boundaries are, you're fine. And that's sweet. So here's an example of what I was saying with the red lightning. It'll cut off a little shorter. And I can't hold the button down for it to go boom. I can do it myself. But yeah, the grenades also, if you notice, they split up into smaller grenades. Cool, but I'd probably prefer one awesome big grenade. This is something that's super sweet. When you're a evil guy, you shoot this bolt and then it splits out, and the range on it is sweet. Those are all people just getting demolished right now, and I'm this far away. Ouch. That's pretty cool. Let me do this. I'm going to go to the highest point around, which is that building right there on the right. So I'm going to go to that. See what's the fastest way there. Nice. The gliding works so much better in this game, by the way, than it did in the first one. You also have a little boost that, like, picks you up. Before, it used to just be a glide, right? So just be something that just kind of hovered you, whatever your peak jump was. But now, it'll give you a little bit of a boost, which is sweet. If you have momentum, it'll double that boost, which is outstanding. Man, you know, that really pisses me off. So this spotlight, right? Technically in games, if you hit it light, it turns off. Okay, in this case, it did. Later on, I'll show you a part where there's clearly a light on the floor that you just can't destroy. So little things like that kind of piss me off, but who cares? As long as the game is fun, ultimately, I think that's where games should be at. All right, let's climb this light lady. Ooh, she looks upset, but she still sure is pretty. Cool. Now, an example I want to show you guys is look at the city and the depth of field and the draw distances really well. The lighting is superb. I mean, even though there technically is no daylight, I mean, the light that's shining off this sign it has like a glow to it, and it looks really sweet. Lights up really nice. Of course, we got the moon in the back. Sweet. So just to show you guys the amount of precision you have when you play, see that little pole down there? I'll even throw a grenade. That pole right there. If I want, I should be able to jump from right here and land on it with precision controls. So let's try that. And there you have it. That's awesome platforming. That's an engine that's, to me, freaking almost flawless. But there's always room for improvements in games like these. And I'm just glad to know there's developers like Sucker Punch who really take the time to make really great, you know, video games. So good stuff. Let's see. Let's look at the map. So we got a big city here. Obviously, we got another giant, you know, island up there. We got a tiny remote island here. We have the general area in the demo where you'll be playing here. And then there's a bunch of like outskirts and stuff like that, which is sweet. And I can't wait to see, you know, where we're going to get into. In the legend, you guys will notice stuff like story missions. So obviously the white exclamation point will be your main focus, but you don't gotta follow anything. This is a sandbox game. You could do whatever you want, whenever you want. There's also side missions like the first one. The good thing is that you know, everything is clearly laid out, and you could always set a waypoint wherever you want. Take it out. Very simple. And the waypoints don't have to be anywhere specific, like, oh, I want to go here. You could just even pinpoint out, let's say, a unique location, like, okay, right here, and you're good to go. It'll be on your map as a purple dot. Obviously, blast shards aren't in here. Well, they're not in the demo. They will be in the full game. I loved collecting those. They were very fun. And then everything else, you know, the UGC mission, that's very interesting to see how they're going to integrate that within the single player, because it'll maximize your experience. Now, if you haven't heard of the UGC missions, what those are user-generated content, and that's really sweet considering the fact that I can all of a sudden get a user-generated mission while I'm doing nothing, while I'm having fun, just playing around just like I am now, and I'll have a brand new mission that comes up that a user created probably a couple days ago that was voted up, and if the developers basically rate it up, I'm sure they'll insert it into their queue, and all of a sudden I'll be playing extra missions, kind of like free DLC. You know, really, really, really sweet stuff.